So it sounds like your dad has a huge role in shaping your career, right?
Of course. Like, I wouldn't be the artist I am if my dad didn't help me do that, but he did, because he sacrificed everything, man. Like, my dad's a cabbie, he's a cab driver, and he worked his butt off, man, to make sure them fees were paid. Like, I remember when I got my position at Paul McCartney School of Music, like, it was a private funded university, so the fees were so high.
Like, how high? Do you remember?
It was like around then. It was like £7,000-8,000 a year.
A year.
And that's a lot of money, man. For like, he's probably earning probably £10,000-11,000 a year.
Wow.
And you know, that's a lot of his money just going, man. Like, and he was a cab driver. He was just doing 16-hour shifts, man. So like, I can't even say, like, I wouldn't that moment I could say changed my life. So, and I got into that university because of my dad. Because my dad said, look, it's gonna be hard, but you don't have to worry about it. You just have to do your work. Just work hard. Just make sure you don't fail. And I didn't fail.
Did you ever ask your dad why he was so insistent on believing in your dreams? Like, you know, I'm sure parents that are watching hear their kids say a bunch of different dreams, right? But your dad seemed to really believe that you could make this in music.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I've never asked him that question, but I know the answer for it, because what he would say. My dad was like, he was he's born and kind of brought up in India, but he came over to England when he was like 9 years old, and so he's quite a Brit. He's quite a Brit. Like, I would say he's more of a Brit than an Indian. I would say. So when he came to England, I think growing up, he didn't get the opportunities that someone like we've had, and a lot of kids now have, right? So he was like, you know what, I want to make sure that all three of my kids do something they actually love. And that's what it was. He goes, his message was always, and still is, just do something you love. You have to do something that you love. If you don't love what you do, you're gonna hate yourself and hate your life. That's what it was, and that's exactly what I say now. Like, you have to follow your heart. If you don't follow your heart, you're not gonna be happy. Like, my dad was a cab driver, and he was doing gigs as well, music as well, and he hated his actual job funded his hobby, and he hated his job. He hated it. He hated going out in cabin. He hated working in factories, but he knew he had to do it to provide for us. But he set up his own dream through me. So
I love that.
Beautiful, man.
He must be so proud of you. Like, he must just watch you every day and kind of pinch himself and go like, wow, look at my son, like, carrying on my legacy, going further than I could have gone.
He definitely is proud, but you know, Punjabi parents, they don't like telling their kids, man, that they're proud.
Oh, he doesn't say it? He doesn't brag about you?
He's never said to me, I'm really proud of you. He's never said that, but it's fine. I know he's happy, and I know he's happy that I'm making a career out of this.
Yeah.
But I just want to say one thing though. Guys, if you're parents out there, you have to tell your kids that you're proud of them, man, because you know what, sometimes you seek that validation, and if as Punjabi parents don't really do that, but I think they should. I think South Asian parents should do that, not only Punjabi parents. Every South Asian in the world should encourage their kids to and say, I'm proud of you, man.